Power is ultimate, families. How everybody doing out there? Kwofi here. Another miracle plant for you today. Today we're talking about artichoke, right? We need to talk about artichoke. I want to talk about artichoke because you find it everywhere. You find it in the farmers markets. You find it in the Whole Food stores. It's not in poverty-stricken grocery stores like Save-A-Lot, etc. But you find it in a lot of stores. I believe I've seen it in Giant Eagle and etc. But people walk past it. A lot of people don't like it. A lot of people say it puts them in the mind of Brussels sprouts without even trying it. But it is definitely a miracle plant. And the reason why I say this is because it is more than 10 health benefits for it. Up to about 16 and 17 to be exact, I believe. It has been used for a very, very long time. The botanical plant family that is part of is the Artichoke family. The botanical name for it is Silymarin cardinucleus. It is indigenous, found in the documents from the 1200s in North Africa, and it can still be found today in its wild form in North Africa. It is found a little bit later on in Europe. Around the 15th to 16th century, Roman emperors was using it for different medicinal reasons. They found around the Caucasus Mountains, there was a Moorish shaman who had a field of it growing, and they say that he was using it for medicinal reasons. They say Roman queens love the way it looked. If you look at this is a bud. This do bloom into a purple flower. They say Roman queens love the way it looked at the end of the season. So they had abundant fields of it, right? And you can, like I say, they used it for other medicinal reasons later on down the road. It can be found in South America, and that's Argentina and Peru, and Ecuador area. It was also found in America. Still to the day, if you find it in America, it's about 2 to 3 counties in California that produce about 80% of artichoke. Now, there is private farms, there is herbal farms and medicinal farms that grow it, about 16% of it, and that's probably rounded off to the extra 20%, so about 80% of artichokes is coming out of those counties in California. Now, it's probably always been sought after because of the benefits of it. There's many parables saying that artichoke was used to not only activate but unblock chakras, specifically the third eye and the throat chakra, and that's with the pineal gland and the thyroid gland. It has health benefits for. The first health benefits I would like to speak about, though, is the vitamin K. It has about 12% vitamin K that ushers in vitamin C, and what these two vitamins is doing is building collagen. It's helping cartilage in the body, so it's building bones, right? It's helping against things like arthritis, gout, and osteoporosis, and different things like that. It has a fiber content about 120% of fiber. No, about 120% of artichoke is about 10% of your daily DRI of fiber. It has a large fiber content and a low calorie content, so it's keeping you full during the day. So it's helping against things like appetite. It's pleasing the appetite. It's helping against things like obesity, overeating, diabetes, and different things like that, right? So it's helping diabetes and different functions of diabetes in the end because you're not overeating. The next things I would like to talk about is the potassium. The potassium is finding excess sodium that is damaging the body and external sodium that gets inside the body and is extracting it, right? We also know that the large potassium content is great for health, heart health, and different things like that. I would like to talk about that is a prebiotic. Prebiotics is the increase of probiotics, bacteria that's inside of the body, that's found inside different places like the intestinal tract and different places like that. The ORAC, I speak about the auric scales and the different auric documents that's released. A couple of my other Dalchini cinnamon videos and different things like that. The ORAC is the oxygen radical absorbance. The oxygen radical absorbance capacity system. They say it's 9 times higher than the other antioxidant superfoods that's labeled. The USDA say it's 7 out of 20 antioxidants food list, it comes out in 7. They say it's better than red wine. They say it's better than dark chocolate. They say it's better than blueberries. I would also like to talk about Silymarin. Silymarin is a phytonutrient and it's helping against things like constipation. It's helping the liver. So it's helping the liver functions, right? It's helping the bowel function. It does not give you diarrhea at all. I see some trolls talking about artichokes give you diarrhea. What it does is helps the bowel function. You must be constipated if you eat artichoke and you receive any type of diarrhea symptoms. And it's not hard. Bowel movements that you have once you do engage in artichoke. The next thing I would like to talk about is Silymarin. Silymarin is a nutrient that's found that also helps the liver. It helps tumors. It helps regenerate different white cells, blood cells, and it helps regenerate the liver. It helps against things like PLF, and it helps things like hepatitis and different functions of that. Artichoke is also a vasodilatator. A vasodilatator is helping the oxygen inside of the blood, right? It's expanding blood vessels so oxygen is getting to the brain. We all know about the free radicals and the oxidative stress, right? It is also, as the vasodilatator benefits, is also working as purifying the blood and different things like that. We spoke about the potassium that's in it, that's helping all of these nutrients and different things like that. Now, I would like to speak about the parables from the ancient shamans from all over the world, no matter if they was Native American, no matter if they was from Tibet, no matter if they was from Europe, Moorish European, no matter if they were Voodoo priests from Southern Africa and Northern Africa. They spoke about this artichoke activating chakras. Like I say, specifically the thyroid and the pineal gland. The doctors, I forget what exactly doctor, but I believe it's a doctor from Pennsylvania, it's a doctor from Texas, and a doctor from California who speak about and have documents, and I believe it's a book out about how abundant the artichoke is as far as healing the thyroid, right? Those phytonutrients I spoke about before is what heals the thyroid. It also helps alkalinity. The highest alkalinity level was what? The color base, and the color spectrum theme of it is the highest one is what? Exactly black, but we listed as purple. The flower that this blooms into is purple. It has a high abundance of alkalinity that people likes to debunk or refute the information of. If it doesn't have the alkalinity level, the phytonutrients and the antioxidants that's inside of it helps the alkaline foundation that's already found inside of the body and decreases the acidity level to a normal fundamental state, right? So as far as unlocking the chakra system, what it does is it has a psychotropic substance in it as well, right? It relaxes the spirit. They say it relaxes the spirit of the body. It talks to the soul, right? And it ushers and put the soul into a transcendental sleep and during the sleep process. And if you start studying it, you see that it rises melanin during the day, just enough so you can burn enough energy, because it rises serotonin when you go to sleep during the night. It also is good and considered and related to mugwort as far as helping abundance in sleep. So it's helping against insomnia and different brain capacity and brain functions during the night. We need to add these miracle botanicals in so we can become optimal health beings. Something like this is something that I'm kind of mad that I was not given as a child. You know, I'm kind of mad that we didn't eat this, and a lot of people turn a blind eye to it, and it's not found abundant in our neighborhoods, but it is around in different whole food stores and farmer markets, right? At this point, something like artichoke is beneficial to add into your diet at least once a month. If not once, if you're not eating it once a month, you definitely need to eat it at least 4 times a year to get these benefits, right? To get these spiritual benefits and human anatomy health benefits. So make sure you add these miracle botanicals in so we can become optimal health beings. Everybody stay healthy out there.